Good afternoon. It is Thursday, October 27th, 2022. I'd like to call the regular meeting of the Harlan Municipal Utilities Board of Trustees to order. We start with an approval of the agenda.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Roll call.
Michelle, aye.
Terrell, aye.
Reese, aye.
Seibert, aye.
Item 3 is the approval of the consent agenda. It includes the minutes of the October 13th board meeting and abstract of claims number 1223 in the amount of $725,023.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Roll call.
Michelle, aye.
Terrell, aye.
Reese, aye.
Seibert, aye.
And item number 4 is schedule November board meetings, since our normal board meeting would be on Thanksgiving, and I doubt anyone wants to come that day. What have we done in the past, Jen, that I'm forgetting about?
Sometimes we just have one meeting in November. Sometimes we keep the electronic one on the 10th, and then we just move the one at Thanksgiving up a day or two. Just depends on the board's availability that week, if they're available to have it on that Tuesday or Wednesday or not.
That Wednesday would be great.
And Wednesday before Thanksgiving, anyone have a conflict?
I may be making a trip to Denver, so I don't know if I would be here that Wednesday.
The other option would be to go to the previous Thursday and just do one meeting, is that?
Or then you could just do one. It just, you would have 3 weeks in between
Yeah.
meetings, but makes for a bigger abstract is all.
Yeah.
I guess I think the one meeting would
Okay.
be a better option.
We'll take a motion then to,
I make a motion.
What day?
the Thursday prior to Thanksgiving.
17th.
So the 17th?
Yep.
Okay.
I make a motion, we have just one meeting on the 17th of November.
I'll second.
Roll call.
Michelle, aye.
Terrell, aye.
Reese, aye.
Seibert, aye.
Okay, item 5 is the Clayton Energy Services Agreement for Gas.
Yeah, Bill was here, kind of gave us the rundown, so this is basically just finalizing that agreement to where sign the contract and he would be set to start come December 1.
I think we've covered this well, and I think everyone has been very positive on it, so.
Matt's all fine with it now, right?
Yes, yeah, okay. I think there was one sentence we had to add in there, so we made that change.
Okay.
Yep.
Make a motion, we accept the Clayton Energy agreement.
I'll second it.
Roll call.
Michelle, aye.
Terrell, aye.
Reese, aye.
Seibert, aye.
Okay, item number 6 is general policy number 18, revised handling of errors in billing.
Yes, this is just the revision. Initially, we had taken out the back billing or crediting accounts in our policy. We took out the sewer and landfill until the city kind of went through their process. Since now they have voted, to stay with the 1 year period, we just want to bring that sewer and landfill back into that policy.
Okay.
So that is included in our policy with water, electric, and gas.
And the only thing that changed since I sent out board packets was I just added the minutes from the city meeting to this policy to show that they voted to keep it the same as ours.
Okay, make a motion that for the approval of general policy number 18.
I'll second.
Okay, roll call.
Michelle, aye.
Terrell, aye.
Reese, aye.
Seibert, aye.
Okay, item number 7, resolution number 26, 2022, to modify the water rates.
Yeah, we had discussion there in the packet. Jenny has there our updated resolution with the service charges. We did add in also, just to kind of update you, we got the in-city limit for the commodity and the out-of-city limit for the commodity also. And then our updated service charges. We did also, or we are adding in fire hydrant meter charge, which is basically, I guess we never had anything in place now. That's in the upper right there, $75 to set up and tear down, to put a meter on for a contractor. And then based on the size of the meter, what the weekly charge would be. And of course, with the commodity on top of that.
Okay.
And just to clarify, we've had those charges, we just didn't have them included on our rate schedule.
Right.
So we thought it'd be good to just have them written.
And then we do still have on, under the service charges, still have that water plant fee of that $688, which that will still be on there until our plant gets paid off, and that'll come off.
Okay.
We are though adding a fire line charge for $25 for unmetered fire lines in town.
Okay. And that's one that some people were paying and
Yes,
some weren't.
some weren't.
Okay.
And again, we just didn't have it in the rate schedule, so we went ahead and added it in there.
So same
Okay.
thing, that'll be effective with December 1
So
billings.
explain to me what an unmetered fire line is.
Donna?
Sprinkler systems in the
Okay.
building for the fire
Okay.
protection. Most of the time they are unmetered, so if they were to ever go off, you have no idea to account for the amount of water that's put in.
Okay.
And I think we've got some that do go through the meter, right?
Yeah, I think there's one residential one that's
Yeah,
supposed to be metered,
but the rest of them were not metered.
unmetered.
Okay.
And I guess just on top of that, I guess while you're looking, we did go ahead and meet with Essentia and Monogram, which are our two biggest users. Just to kind of give them a scenario, what we think their rates, are they go up per month. So we kind of had a rough number for them, and they were okay to move ahead with it. I guess they were actually appreciative that we met with them so that they could work it into their budgeting process here coming up also.
That's good.
And then we will have a press release probably in next week's Monday, Tuesday, or
We'll send it out tomorrow.
send it out tomorrow and then print it next week, just kind of giving an overview of, the changes. And then we also called out, I believe in there, what a typical residential might expect to go up. Somebody that uses, we just based it on 4,000 gallon a month. There'd be an increase of about $12.50 a month for the residents.
And that's mostly in service charge. So.
Correct, yeah. Yeah, commodity only went up 5 cents a
Okay.
thousand, so most of it's a service charge increase.
But most of these charges were less than what it was costing us, correct?
Yes, under the the interruptible
Yeah.
was less than what it, so we've got that adjusted now, and just strictly going like we said, or like I mentioned, either in city limits or out of city limits. Any questions other than that?
Make a motion that we approve resolution number 26, 2022, modify the water rates.
I'll second that.
Roll call.
Michelle, aye.
Carol, aye.
Reese, aye.
Cyber die.
Okay. Item number 8, payment service network contract renewal.
Yes, this is for our online bill payments and processing for electric, gas, and water. It's automatically renewed each year. I guess we're just bringing it in front of you just to...
For the name change.
Yes, correct.
And over the year.
Over the year.
Over the limit that has to have board
Board
approval.
approval, okay.
We added up over the year, but their rates last year went up 5 cents, but other than that, nothing else has changed this year. It's just been the same.
I make a motion that we accept the contract renewal.
Second.
Roll call.
Michelle, aye.
Carol, aye.
Reese, aye.
Cyber die.
And item 9 is information only, a Cahoy invoice in the amount of $1,250 for survey on well 4.
This covers when we started maintaining the wells. Number 4 was one of the first ones we looked at. They did the acidizing of the well. We were going to do the Yeah, air burst on it also, but when they tried putting the well back down, the pump back in, wouldn't quite settle all the way in, so they bailed it out, found some larger rock at the bottom of the casing. So made us think, there must be a hole somewhere in the casing. So they did go back down in and videoed it to find out where that hole is. We do have a small hole in the actual screen. So we are talking with Cahoy, who did the initial maintenance work, to try to see if we can, if there's some type of proper fix to cover that hole in the screen. But this was just strictly for doing the videoing, just to pinpoint that location.
Okay. And no board action was necessary for that?
Correct.
Okay. Well, with that, you're up.
Got quite a bit of stuff.
This one's gonna be longer than the rest of
I
it.
know. So I'll try to move it along here. We did pick up the reel trailers this month. So we got those stored away. Also picked up the dump trailer that we're going to use to haul the mini excavator. We're currently cleaning up the old complex down there. Everything's progressing pretty good. Got all the departments kind of working together to clean that area up down there. We are going to have some old equipment, trailers, etc., that are no longer, needed. So the idea is we're going to put those, take pictures and probably put them on our public notice page on our website, maybe on Facebook, and maybe even on the KNOD classified, to allow the public to try to submit bids on that equipment. Talked to Todd Larson here this week, I think it was Monday. We were trying to get an easement from him, or convert the easement down there by the sewage treatment plant, so we could run a new power line down there to close, electrical loop, which was tied into, help me down.
Raw water development.
Yeah, the development project as far as backup power for our new wells, or the well system. Couldn't make any headway with him, so we are pursuing working with Denny Wooden and Scheckner Seed on the north side of that fence to get an easement. So we've touched base with both of them, and they seem to be willing to give us an easement. Got the easements drafted up this week, got them sent to McClure just to review. Hopefully we'll hear something back here tomorrow or Monday, and then we can get those sent, or get them signed, and then keep everything moving ahead for that, our new water project. Gas department passed their distribution integrity management plan after meeting with the Iowa Utility Board, so that's a good thing. Union recertified, so we're gonna have negotiations starting up here. We are working on preparations for a customer celebration that we had scheduled for the 13th. I know we discussed that a little bit at our meeting on the 19th. I know you guys were didn't matter either way, and those that were there, and I guess just give both Michelle and Mel an update. We're looking at doing a noon meal on the 13th of December.
What day is that on?
It's a Tuesday.
Tuesday. So we're looking at doing like a couple soups, cinnamon rolls, and cornbread.
Oh, I won't be here, I think. I think I'll be in Omaha that day. I'm just
That's fine.
pretty sure.
But we're just trying to get things pulled together on that.
Okay.
Next item, received our lump sum payment of $10,802.10 or something like that from Prairie Fire. And also got 2 monthly payments from them too. That's going towards the $41,284.99 that is due from them. So that's positive. Things are moving forward. Didn't have to,
Just a note on that, Joe,
Yes.
if I may, can you hear me?
Yep.
We're just waiting, I received the check and I delivered it to you. We're just waiting to make sure it clears and it doesn't get returned. And so I wanted to be better safe than sorry and just wait until Friday to file the motion to dismiss without prejudice that we discussed in closed session and discussed with them in person.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah, we haven't heard anything.
No.
I mean, it seems like everything's cleared on our end.
Okay, then I'll file that tomorrow then.
Sounds good.
Can I interject on an earlier discussion topic, please?
Sure.
When do we reschedule the board meeting for November?
17.
17.
17th, okay. I'm going to be out of town at the CLE conference. That's for the Municipal Iowa Utilities, organization, whatever they call themselves. So I will join by Zoom, because it's in Des Moines. And I think that might be a good time to ask for a closed session, because the prior Monday, I think the 17th is Thursday, the prior Monday is the mediation for V&K and that litigation.
Okay.
And so it's possible that we could have Steve Marceau on the call and give everybody an update in closed session on the proceedings that occurred on that Monday.
Okay.
And we'll wait till what you see on the 14th, and if we need it, we can add it to the agenda.
Sounds good.
All right, thanks, Matt. Next item, added 2 new employees this month. And I think we talked a little bit about Frank Derby. I mean, he started there at the beginning of the month, but he's a new lineman. And then Corey Town, water system operation technician. He just started Monday. And then on that same note too, we do have a publication out for a meter reader position that's open also. So we'll wait. We did internal, nobody accepted, so we're doing an external now on that. Next item, congratulations to Hannah Peck. She was the winner of the 2022 HMU Harvest Fest medallion hunt. So she was the winner. She'll received a $100 cash prize. And we had, clues on channel 14 for them to try to find that medallion. She actually found it on the second day. So
You gave too good of clues.
No, they were not easy clues.
next item, McClure submitted the grant application for that possible $500,000 grant. They submitted that this morning. So we'll see how that all comes out. And then also the easement from Essentia that we needed on well number 35 for the new water project. Received that signed easement this afternoon.
Excellent.
But they did, and we talked about that, they requested a letter stating that, they were going to be removed from the interruptible to, well, basically, they're going underneath the outside city limit commodity charge, so they just wanted a letter just verifying that before they would sign the easement. So got that letter to them this morning, and they turned right around and brought the easement in this afternoon. So that should be one of the last items for us to move ahead and get the DNR construction permit approved, so we can move forward with bidding the project. Last item I have, we had one anniversary this month. Jess Gessert, 4 years.
Okay.
So, and that's all I have.
All right. Anyone on the board have anything? Anything else? We are adjourned then.
All right.